It's a hockey stream on episode 631 of the VIG Lounge as the Vegas Golden Knights start the Western Conference Final, taking on the Colorado Avalanche, just like they did last year. Wow, bit of serendipity right there. So if my good friend Melissa Nicholson happens to see this, I hope you enjoy it, even though it's most likely going to be a Vegas win. I say most likely because anything can happen. Also, I have to address something before anybody else calls me out on it. I realized I completely screwed up the episode order for this. Episode 630 should have been yesterday. I thought I changed it, and I said 629, which was the previous. It sucks because I had a pun for 630 because it's a move in wrestling, and I completely botched it, but it is what it is. So this is episode 631, and I've corrected everything else going forward, so at least canonically, it actually makes sense. Before we get started, please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe, all that good stuff. Can the Golden Knights survive an avalanche of goals and take game one? Let's find out. It's Golden Knights and Avs here on the VIG Lounge. Golden Knights may have lost the draw, but they have the puck. Here's Eichel skating out of his own zone over the red line, coming into the Avs zone. Eichel trying to work his way through, knocked off his stick. Here's Brayden McNabb, who put one just wide and is now regathered by Eichel. Eichel fires one and a save by Blackwood, who is a sponge. Although if McNabb hit the net, I think that puck might have gone in. He, for whatever reason, was lights out in the previous series against LA. Can't win an offensive zone draw to save my life. That's fantastic. Avs look to carry it out. It's Lehkonen. Theodore takes the body. Puck goes all the way into the Golden Knights zone, regathered by Brayden McNabb, who then springs Stone, who's in alone, and he scores! Let's go, Stone Cold Crazy! As the Golden Knights lead 1-0. Yeah, I'm still going to go by what I said. He was in alone. Taves was behind him. Sort of. Maybe it wasn't a clear-cut breakaway, but it was close enough. What a beautiful shot by Stone nonetheless. Not the fastest skater, but he knows where to be positionally. And he was a born leader on that play, apparently. I've got a question for you. How much does a polar bear weigh? Enough to break the ice, baby. Golden Knights lead it 1-0 on their second shot of the game. And a save made by Hill. McNabb looks to, he looked to spring Howden. Nearly had a carbon copy of the first goal, but the Avs defense shut that down. Landeskog dumps it in. Collected behind the wall, or behind the net, sorry, by Theodore. I don't know why I always want to say behind the wall for some reason. Here's Howden trying to victimize Taves, just like he was on the first goal, and he nearly was there too, but Blackwood shut the door. Mitch Marner. Across to Anderson, and up to Carlson. William Carlson in the right wing circle, cuts to the left, shoots, and it gets blocked before it could get there. Riley Smith. Pass across once again. Big drive by Holtz. Golden Knights regroup. Smith dumps it in. Puck carried right back in. Tomas Hertl with a drive and a pad save by Mackenzie Blackwood. Barbashev in the net scores! It's the Barbie world! And the Golden Knights lead it 2-0, and my camera decided to die. I'll have to fix that during the first intermission, but here's Barbashev. Cuts to the front, snaps it home. And Jared Bednar, I will say, they really captured the back of his hair. Like, it's the first thing I notice every time I play a game against Colorado. I don't know why, it's just a weird little quirk that I kind of picked up on. Great rendering, honestly. 8:57 remaining. As the Golden Knights have increased the lead, the Avs do finally have a couple shots on goal. They're looking for a third one, and they got it there. Coghlan. Up now to Barbashev. Barbashev's in again, and this time, same play, but Blackwood was ready for it. Now it's Stone. This first line has both goals for Vegas. The Stars have come out to play. And I say that because Ivan Barbashev had a 4-goal performance in Game 4 against LA. And he had 4 assists as well. It was 8 points, which is just insane. Video game-like numbers. Huge save by Hill, probably his best. And here I am blabbering like an idiot. Puck dumped in. Raphael LeBlanc to the net, scores! And the Golden Knights are up by 3 as the fourth line connects on that one. Was kind of thrown off. I didn't think that goal was going to go in. And Devon Toews is just not having himself a Devon Toews-like period. As he's victimized on that goal too. He's in front of the net. I think he partially screened Blackwood. And with 5:10 remaining, the Vegas Golden Knights are off and running, as the great John Forsman would say. Puck's carried in by Nick Dowd. Trying to get the pass through to LeBlanc, looking for a second, but it would not go. Golden Knights keep it in. Or do they? Devon Toews trying to regather himself here and atone for what has been a disastrous first period for him and Mackenzie Blackwood, being down by 3. But if any team can come back from a 3-0 hole with the offense that they have, it would definitely be the Colorado Avalanche. Mitch Marner dances, lost the puck, got it back. Marner to the net, could not get the shot away, hangs on to the puck once again. It's finding him like a magnet, third time's the charm! Viva Mitch Marner! Viva Mitch Marner! And the Golden Knights have a 4-0 lead. And we're getting close to the end of the first period. I'm wondering if we're going to get a goaltending change, as the lumberyard may have to get wood of the wedge variety. Whoa, that was a missed pass. Thankfully, it wasn't icing. It was collected by Toews. And that's going to do it for the first period. It has been all Vegas. the latest goal from Mitch Marner. We also got goals from Raphael Lavoie, Ivan Barbashev, and it was kicked off by the captain, Mark Stone. Oh, what am I doing? Jeez, what am I doing? Okay, I jumped the gun there. Let's take a look. Wow, the shots are actually a lot closer than I thought. 8-7 in favor of Vegas. Hits close to 7-5 in favor of Vegas. Both rocking 83.3% in passing. We got dummied in the faceoff dot, but again, anybody who watches this channel should know that by now. And no penalties to speak of as of yet. I've got a camera to fix because of course I do, and then we'll jump on to second period action with 20 minutes down, 40 minutes up. Can the Avs get themselves to the surface after they were buried in their own avalanche of goals and come back? Or will Vegas continue to pour it on and increase this lead before we go into the third period? We'll have to find out momentarily with the camera hopefully doing what it's supposed to. That would be fantastic. Okay, looks good for now. Second period action coming at you right now. Yeah, there's the goaltending change. And Martin Jones, what? Did this version of the Avs trade Scott Wedgwood? Like, what the hell is going on here? Oh, I guess Martin was jonesing to get in. But it's also kind of sad that Mackenzie Blackwood gave up 4 goals on 8 shots. Avs coming out firing here, and a save made by Hill. Able to keep the Avs at bay still, and that puck is knocked down. Dumped in, but Stone took a hit for his trouble. Marty Necas gave it away to McNabb, who then finds Theodore, then finds Eichel with a bit of trouble, then gets it to Stone. Stone to the net, and Martin Jones makes his first save. It's a name I don't even think is in the NHL anymore. But, like I've always said, these season mode games are always interesting after the trade deadline because you never know what teams do until you play them, unless you follow all the news. And quite frankly, I don't have the time to do that. I have a full-time job, so and other ventures aside from this gaming channel. Do some album reviews. I've got a podcast as well, and I've mentioned on numerous occasions I'm a father who's invested, so I can't play games all the time. I'd love to. I'd love to get paid for it. I really would. But the high likelihood of that happening coming from a small town with very little marketing on my end is quite low, to be quite frank. But I do this for the love, not for the money. Because if I did it for the money, I'd be living on the street. Anyway, here's Barbashev as rant number 3,491 has come to an end. Don't worry, that's just an arbitrary number. I didn't actually come up with rant numbers or anything like that, but still. Anderson lost the puck. Howden back to the blue line. Tried to get it to Marner. What a nice keep by Anderson. Golden Knights still have it. Flings a shot to the net. And Jones knocks it aside. Avs look to carry it out, but they won't. Brett Howden simply gains the red line and hammers it in. Collected along the wall by Carlson. Flyby and a big save by Jones. If he keeps this up, he's starting to look like 2016 Martin Jones, who went all the way to the Cup final with San Jose. What team did he lose to? Why, the Pittsburgh Penguins, of course. Gotta do it. One of my teams hurtled to the front of the net. He's turned away. Now Alexander Holtz, as the third line goes to work. Holtz has had a numerous amount of chances, just has not been able to finish. As we're a little more than halfway through the second period. Taking a look at Jeremy Lauzon, he's going to probably do what he does best, and yes, he does. Oh my God, was that Taves? I don't know. Oh yeah, yeah, that was number 7. Oh boy. Horrible game for Devon Taves. Victimized on 2 of the goals in the first at least. And took a pretty gnarly hit there from Jeremy Lauzon. Hurdle wins it back. Dylan Coghlan to the net, and that's turned away by Jones. Finds Hurdle to the blue line. Puck carried in by Hurdle. Hurdle fires one and a save made down low by the pad of Mackenzie Blackwood. Holtz scores! Holtz the phone! Alexander Holtz finally cashes in for his first goal of the playoffs. You just knew that was coming. As Alexander Holtz is able to finally put one in the back of the net after how many attempts? 12:51 of the second period. And that, of course, means that the Golden Knights are ahead by a fierce goal. LeBlanc dumps it in. Rombury scores! Got his second goal of the playoffs! Get out your seat, Rombury! As Jonas finds the back of the net. That's a little dig to modern gaming, which essentially is going to be going entirely digital. I mean, I already buy games online anyway. Like, I learned a lesson when Dawson was about 1.5. He snapped one of my game discs. So I decided to just basically buy digital from that point onward. But it does suck that you're going to lose out on that. You know, going to a place like GameStop or EB Games in Canada, if you're familiar, to get the game, you know, there was something special about it. Now you're just going to go there to get a download code, so why not just download it off the console directly and save yourself the trip at this point, you know? Physical media is definitely a dying breed. Down to the final 3 minutes of the second period, and it's more of the same, as the Golden Knights now are up 6-0. And Aiden Hill maybe has not been all that busy, but he hasn't given up anything yet. And I mean, to be fair, you know, there haven't been many shots that were faced by Blackwood and Jones either, but the Golden Knights have cashed in substantially. 4 goals on one and 2 goals and potentially counting on the other. Puck dumped in as the Golden Knights have to go back to work. That's going to do it through 2 periods of play. The Vegas Golden Knights up 6-0. After 2 periods, and we've got Jonas Rombury getting his second, and Alexander Holtz finally finding the back of the net for the Golden Knights. I know I've been talking about him having shots on goal for quite a while. Let's take a look at the rest of the stats. 18-11 are the shots. Like I said, not a high event game in terms of shots, but 6 goals on 18 shots. Can't complain. That means every 3rd shot's going in for Vegas if that trend continues. And hits are 17-13, close as well in favor of the VGK. Passing percentage went up for both teams. Vegas leading in that department. We got 1 more face-off win. Colorado's got 9 for being absolutely dummied in the face-off dot, but I'm not surprised, nor should you be surprised at all with that. And no penalties to speak of either. Well, this is going to be a bit of a smoother intermission than the first one, thankfully. And I was going to say, with my little flub there and the numbers and acknowledging it, just more proof. This is a genuine, raw channel run by a human who barely knows what he's doing in terms of the editing side of things. But I hope you guys enjoy it, and I'm hoping you find the content endearing and stick around, because I really do have fun doing this, and I appreciate everybody who checks out a video, whether it's for a minute, whether it's for the duration, or somewhere in between. But 40 minutes down, 20 minutes up. Can the Golden Knights close this one out? Third period action coming at you next here on the VIG Lounge. And the Golden Knights try to get it into the zone. We're unable to do so. Save made by Hill. Mark Stone had the puck, got knocked off of it. And the big boys for the Avs are going to work at Aiden Hill. Denied a bomb from the blue line. And the Golden Knights tried to clear, but it's going to be an icing as it's touched up by McCann. Highlighting Braden McNabb. Let's see why. Oh, my goodness. He just ran over Nathan McKinnon. $17:09 to go in the third. Puck knocked away. And it's weird seeing Sam Girard with the Avs, but I guess he would be unless he was traded another way, because this is an 2026-2027 playthrough from the beginning of the season. I didn't even realize that until I read the number. Shea Theodore goes for a little lap around the net. Shot denied by Jones. Avs were pressing a little bit there. A little over 6 minutes of elapsed, or has elapsed, excuse me, in the third period, as I'm trying to get my grasp on the English language once again. Wondering, maybe it's a combination of being tired, the heat, and the fact that I get to have a second date with the alluring Alyssa DeGagne. We'll see how well it goes. Trying to make myself look my best, sound my best, and basically be my best for her, so we'll have to see. If on the off chance she sees this, I hope you enjoy the random shout, because you're honestly a very wonderful person. Puck slowly rolls in on Hill. He's going to cover up as Marty Natchez is lurking in the weeds. Draw won by the Knights this time, surprisingly. Tomas Hertl coming up clutch into the defensive zone draw. Oh, what happened there? I thought the puck went in for a second, but it went behind the net. Given away and regathered by Dylan Coughlin. Pass up the middle to Tomas Hertl. Hertl turning, lost it. With a shot turned away. Smith has it. Dylan Coughlin with a chance from the right side. Jones has it. He'll hang on. Okay, I'll give credit where credit is due. Marty Natchez. That was a beautiful individual effort. And I guess for Colorado, life's great with 88. My goodness, what a goal. It's honestly annoying when a player gets a break like this and there's nothing you can do, but gotta give him credit. Nice goal. Eight minutes exactly remaining in this third. Puck given away now and carried in by Alexander Holtz. Or excuse me, Nick Down. 26 got me for a second. Oh, here we go. And it's Nichushkin for the Avs, who is a Columbus Blue Jacket for next season. And I know my friend Melissa is not thrilled about that, as the choo-choo train, as he's known, is no longer in a Colorado station. Puck sent all the way down. Of course, no AI can connect with a pass, so we're going to have another icing call. Highlighting Raphael Lavoie. Huge hit. He's also found the score sheet tonight. But he has certainly taken the body, and I know he's a big boy, so. 4:49 in the third, and we are feeling fine. Brett Howden carries in, shoots, and a save made by by Martin Jones. See, because I'm so used to Wedgwood or Blackwood being in net for Colorado, it's just honestly so bizarre that they don't have both of their goalies. Howden to the net, and Jones shut it down. It's because I'm ignoring him. He decides to put up a great save. Rasmus Anderson dances in and scores! Rasmus Anderson! And of course, it's time to say, we now return to our regularly scheduled program as the Golden Knights get that one back and continue the absolute rout. 7-1 Golden Knights. Oh, I'm surprised that wasn't a penalty, because that certainly was interference, but not a heavy hit at least. Theodore dumps it in. Holtz drifts to the side, and a block by Nelson. A pair of 11s come together. Oh, what a nice pass. Brayden McNabb. He's alone and scores! Fourth goal of the playoffs. Brayden McNabb continues to be red hot. He's hounded the whole way, but is able to put it in. And with 40.9 seconds remaining, the Golden Knights are going to be comfortably winning this first game of the Western Conference Final. Puck carried in now by Mark Stone. And what's wild is nobody has gotten more than a goal. It's been 8 different goal scorers, stars and depth players alike. Vegas has certainly played a complete game offensively. And I mean, I'd say defensively too, allowing 20 shots and only giving up 1 goal. It was a beauty, don't get me wrong, and I wish that we didn't give Nate just a breakaway, but it is what it is. Puck rolls in on Martin Jones, 8.3 seconds left. And the Golden Knights will move on to Game 2, which should be Monday, I think. I should have time to do it then. So I'll be doing Game 2 of the Penguins and Leafs series in that season mode playthrough tomorrow. And that will do it. The Vegas Golden Knights put up 8 goals, again from 8 different goal scorers in this Game 1 win, and are certainly in the driver's seat as we head into Game 2. How you doing, Chance? Take one last look at the stats before we wrap things up. Shots on goal, 27-20 in favor of the Golden Knights. Hits ran away for Vegas this time, 34-17. Colorado won the passing percentage battle in the end, 86-83.9. 86.7, 83.9, I should say. Face-off 17-4 in favor of the Gold, or excuse me, in favor of the Avs. Oh my God, if I won 17 draws, I would have been blown away. I probably would have done a backflip and I'd be in hospital right now, but that's not the case. Either way, Golden Knights with a huge win, that's all that matters. 8 different players find the back of the net for Vegas, and Marty Necas for the Avs. Thank you all for tuning into this episode of the VIG Lounge. I have been the Visually Impaired Gamer 1987. I bid you adieu. Have yourselves a satisfying Saturday, everybody.